WRC 2 doesn't make many improvements to the first World Rally Championship game. Most of the original game's flaws are still present, and there's very little new content except for the cars and drivers of the 2011 WRC season. Car handling, visual detail and game modes are all largely unchanged, resulting in a game that feels like a missed opportunity rather than a successful sequel.
Left 5 and right 3.
Thankfully, the car handling is still really good, mainly because it's not that different from the last game. It now also features preset car setups based on the weather and the type of surface you're going to face. There's also now a rewind feature, allowing you the chance to roll back the action by a few seconds if you make a mistake. This is a welcome addition as the handling can take some getting used to, and many of the stages are much longer than those found in other recent rally games.
Slow down, left 4.
The highly adjustable difficulty options give novices more tools to ease themselves into the game, while rally veterans can make the game as challenging as they please.
60, hairpin left. Right 3, in, left chicane.
Unfortunately, little else has improved since last year's game. The career mode feels very familiar if you play through a lot of racing games, and its lack of originality can quickly make it feel stale.
Go! Left 3, careful.
Once you've progressed through the support classes to reach the World Rally Championship, you're forced to abandon your carefully built-up team in favour of an officially licensed one, which makes your earlier efforts feel like a waste of time. The only new features in the road to WRC are the Super Special stages and bonus Group B class. Super Special stages are timed as with normal rally stages, but two drivers compete head-to-head starting at different points on the circuit and overlap halfway through. The new Group B class may disappoint some rally purists, as the Audi Quattro, arguably the most iconic Group B vehicle, doesn't feature in the game. There's no split-screen multiplayer, but the hot seat mode compensates for this by allowing players to take turns recording times in any of the single-player event types. WRC 2's online multiplayer features racing in all of the single-player race types, but other players appear as ghosts with no contact between cars. The levelling system also returns from last year, but it feels arbitrary, with no benefits other than a number appearing next to your name in the lobby.
In, right 3.
There are some visual improvements in WRC 2, but they are minor. The car models are a little more detailed and the lighting has been given a more realistic tone. Damage is still impressive, with parts hanging loose and subtle dents and scrapes appearing on your car during longer stages. Cars get dirty as well, sometimes completely covered in mud or snow by the end of a tough rally. Unfortunately though, the interior cameras reveal bland interiors with grey dashboards that lack the array of buttons and switches that you expect to see in a racing car.
Slow down, left 2.
Environmental detail is particularly poor, with low-resolution textures which sometimes make it difficult to judge objects in the distance and the road ahead.
Right 4, tightens, low.
WRC 2 is a mediocre racing game made more disappointing by a lack of improvement and innovation. If you already own last year's title, there's little reason to purchase this sequel other than for the new car and driver changes for the 2011 season. The standard in the racing genre is set very high, and WRC 2 has unfortunately failed to keep up.